way here. Two things I want to say about my dad's character that stands out the most and really means a lot to me is number one is work ethic. Since he was a teenager and his dad had a massive heart attack and died, he's had to work every day and always took care of his family and made sure that he was working every day to provide for his family. He never put himself first. He always put his family first, and we benefited from that greatly. And it's something that has really set a very strong leadership for all of us as your children, and we're very grateful for that. The second thing is your loyalty. When you were 22, 38 years ago, you not only married our mother, but you also married Savile Foods in the same year. Got married, moved down here, and started a career, and you've been loyal and dedicated to both, and it's benefited everybody greatly. And every day you put all your personal things behind you so that you can provide for us, and we love you so much for it. Thank you so much, Baba.
I'm Nick.
The daddy.
Well, everyone's saying that I'm Nick now, and little Nicky's Nicky, so it's gonna be Nick. There you go.
It's Nick and Nicky.
All right, so instead of a gift like a golf shirt that Owen Heppel's golf game at all, or anything like that, I decided to write an open letter to my dad. So just please try to be patient. I'll try to say it as fast as I can without stuttering. Dear Dad, now known as Cito, I'm writing this letter at the beginning of a new and exciting adventure, being a father to my beautiful new son, Nicholas George. There are so many things I would like to say in this letter, but I'm going to try to keep it short and to the point. As you know, I'm not known for my memory. I vaguely remember anything before I was 12. I'm not too worried about it because that's what we have Cousin Kathy for. Lucky enough, he recorded many videos of my brothers and I throughout our entire childhood. All decked out in the high-tech gear of the 1980s, he carried a battery pack the size of a toaster, a full-size VCR, and a video camera the size of an RPG. And let's not forget the tripod. There are no words to express how grateful we are for those videos and the time you took to make them. There are a lot of funny and dramatic moments in those videos, some with Richie crying because he didn't want to sit next to me anymore. Some with Chris running around like you had just fed him crack, and plenty of me staring at absolutely nothing while sucking on my palm. You made sure to engage us in the videos. The interviews were always my favorite. Yes, the Hanna-Barbera Film Studios in the Park Street basement can only be remembered by those videos. But after Park Street is what I remember. The family trips to Atlantic City, the unforgettable smells of Grandma's house in New York, and our real childhood home, Squaw Valley. I remember the 3 trees you planted for each one of your sons. I remember working with you in the yard and how you would take the time out to teach me new things. I even remember the smells of the gas blower you would blow out the garage with. You remember that?
Yeah. I want one of those this Christmas, all right?
There were times when you would stay up late building new remote control cars for me and my brothers, and then waking us up in the middle of the night with the car driving through the door. You worked so hard to give my brothers and I everything. But in a genius way, you didn't spoil us. We are so grateful for the things we have and the lessons you have taught us. But for some reason, we weren't so careful with your things. The countless safaris in the woods with the tractors getting stuck and having you hike through the woods with a suit and tie yelling at us because we took the tractors in the woods again.
You're getting the bill soon.
Me taking random things apart and dismantling them without a clue on how to put them back together. I could go on and on about our amazing childhood that you and Mom both gave us. But at the end of the day, I remember all I wanted to do was be a father. Not just any father, I wanted to be you. You were and always will be my idol. Now that I am a father, I really don't know how the hell you did it. I know that my boy is only 12 days old, or 11. So.
Ask Alexa.
I know that my boy is only 12 days old, but his books are already in the red. You supported us in so many different things. Richie and I with our need for speed, and Chris with his firearm obsession. I will say I would have taken a little longer before handing Richie the keys to the car after he tried driving it through the dining room. Boy, oh boy, did we drive you crazy. We drove you so crazy that you developed a condition where you grew bumps on your head that itched, and then created an imaginary psychologist named Harvey that you still speak with to this day.
He does.
Even after all the stress, you were there no matter what as we got older and started to turn into men. It'll be over soon.
No, keep going.
You bought us our first cars, sent Chris to college, and funded NRC after years of supporting me on and off during my Richard Grieco DC clubbing days. I remember the look you would give me when I would walk upstairs at 1 o'clock in the afternoon to get breakfast. You'd yell, "Business is done by 10 a.m." Shake your head and then go talk to Harvey on the deck while I enjoyed brunch. You always tried to teach us things all the way up to this day. You'd remind us to think before we spoke and to listen to Mom. It took 25 years to start getting your sons to say 2 simple words. Words that would have ended so many yelling sprees. Words that would have given Harvey a couple nights off. Words that would have probably saved you a whole lot of money. Yes, Dad.
That would be great.
I'm already starting to see myself turn into you after doing things like yelling at Tatum when she walks through the mulch. And how to always be there for my family. You taught your sons what it means to be family. We love each other and have respect and manners. We look out for each other and are always trying harder to find new ways to make you proud. Let's be honest, it's not too hard to make you proud. You gave up on hope that I would be a Harvard grad and you and Mom would celebrate when I got a C. You never pushed my brothers and I into a decision or choice. You would advise us on a better course of action and step back. Most of the time we did the right thing, but we didn't really have a perfect track record, especially during Richie's art movement. I'm sure you remember. He was an aspiring graffiti artist, spraying "Take One" everywhere he went. No, Dad, he wasn't handing out flyers. He was auditioning to take the place of Public Enemy #1. At the end of the day, you gave us the right amount of space, mixed with perfect advice, and you got 3 good men. As I get older, I think about legacy. I know we're not the Kennedys and we're not going to have a school named after us, but who doesn't want to be remembered? The great thing about you, Dad, is you will always be known for the kind of man you are. There is a long list of people out there that are known for the wrong and cruel things they have done, not you. All the people, I'm sorry. This whole room of people could talk about all night about the great things you do. All the people that have come to you for advice, how you give so much of your time and heart and never expect anything in return. I mean, really, guys, what other friend do you have that always lets you win at golf, right?
Wow.
Dad, I could go on all night and come up with 100 things you have done right in this world. But I will give you just 3 examples for now. Richie, Mickey, and Chris. You are the best father anyone could ever ask for, and we are forever grateful for all you have done.
Sorry, buddy.
Chris, go help him.
I was welding earlier and I got stuck in my eye. I'm sorry to tell you that your job is just not over yet. You are now a proud, proud grandfather, and your guidance will be invaluable. To help you on your healthier lifestyle you now live, remember that every step you take is another walk. Every step you take on that walk is another you will see Nicky Jr. take. Every cigarette you don't smoke is another cast off the OBX beer with your grandson. Okay. Every day you're here is another day my brothers and I get to say, I love you, Papa.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, man, I tell you. Group hug, group hug. That is some beautiful testimony right there.